Okay, you guys might be my last one for the evening as my energy is starting to wane a little bit. So, okay, this is Capricorn. So, if you were born under the sun, moon, or the rising sign of Capricorn, now those latter two, the only way you're going to know those is if you had your chart done. So, I can't help you with that. You'll have to seek out an astrologer and have them make your chart. Um, I think you can have it done anywhere from $100 to several $100s, depending on who you go to, but it's definitely worth it to find somebody who's good at what they do. All right. Okay. So with that said, oh, there are some free sites too that you can use. So you might try those. Okay. Capricorn, let's see what's coming up for you for August. There's going to be somebody on the Sagittarius cusp that's going to, I don't know why they're bringing me that, but it's going to count for something. So just pay attention if you're on the cusp. There is a reference to somebody working with a blended family or several Capricorns working with blended families, and that's when, mom has kids, dad has kids, and then they bring their families together. It will work out, but you have to put the effort in. This is the time, is what I hear. This is the time. Trust your gut. I said gut and I pushed to my chest. Trust your gut. I also hear listen in effect. So maybe you're being listened to more than you realize you are. It's like hearing my words, hearing my words. I do get a little bit of irritation and irritability for many of you too. Like the dog barking is pissing you off. So that's a lot of breathing. Make sure you're meditating. Meditating is going to be incredibly important for many of us. I also feel like some of you might be writing people off like a lost cause. It's time to move away from that relationship and into something more powerful. It's interesting because they kept pulling me to my angel. So I have a little angel in heaven bracelet that my daughter got me on behalf of my son's passing. So, but they're like wiggling it. So it's, hold on, I'll grab it for you. So they were just dangling this for me. Oh, you can't see. There it is. I guess you can't see it still. So it's a mommy of an angel. So some of you may also have babies in spirit, and if you do, please know that they're with you and watching over you. I do hear trust, and I hear trust your heart. I also hear walk the steps. There's a saying, somebody can walk in my shoes. So walk the steps. And I would also really be careful of trash talking people or putting people down. All of the energy that you put out comes back to you. And when we are negating somebody else, putting somebody else down or belittling them, that comes back to us really quickly. It's a friggin' boomerang. So be very careful with that energy. You might make note of what it is that's happening, acknowledge it, forgive yourself for it, ask for love from the universe, and then send love to the person that you've been doing that to. Okay. I keep getting lost cause. So it's like you're definitely going to either want to step away from somebody or you need to soon. And then I almost get like within the first week or two of August, there's going to be a little shake up, a little shift. Also, there's a reference to somebody who with a tattoo, somebody getting a tattoo in honor of somebody else. And I don't know if some of you are connected to the sheriff's office or law enforcement, but there's a connection there coming up as well. So I would also be very careful of speeding. What you can do each morning when you get in your car is ask your guides, is there any places I need to be careful today? If you do have a habit of speeding, ask them to tell you where that is and then pay attention to those areas. Yes, they can do that, and yes, they will do that. I usually, when I'm getting ready to drive somewhere, because I like to go like four or five over. I'm not a crazy speeder, but I'll go a little over. And I will ask my guides, is there an area I really need to be careful of? I will also ask for traffic accidents. Are there people on the road or their drivers? And I will be alerted to certain cars or certain directions that they may be coming. You can do that as well. I hear always do that, always do that. Okay. And they are pulling me to crystals as well. So some of you may have been purchasing crystals or may be looking at crystals or in need of crystals to help you. And I just learned something new and I'm not super familiar with it, but what I want you to do before you buy a crystal is ask it. And I know that sounds crazy, I do, but just ask it if it's okay. Just do it and then tell me what you felt. All right, you guys, let me know if any of this insanity resonates with you. Have a fabulous night and thank you for the opportunity to connect with you.